I don't know how that sounded, because I sort of forced that. But hello everyone, this is Yogamonio, and I'm Let's playing Ape Escape. I kinda had an urge to replay it, but I felt like it'd be wrong to sort of leave the game out, because I was LPing it a long time ago, and I just kinda stopped, so I wanted to redo it. So here we go. I'm gonna try to keep this as authentic as I can, and by that I mean, well, short parts, so you're not gonna see like my 50-minute Shadow the Hedgehog things. For the most part, I'm just doing one part will be one level, unless it's like super short. Except for the first world, 'cause the first world levels they're really short. I'm gonna have my difficulty meter thing I had back in the day.
Hey, Spike.
I'm gonna let the intro play some.
The time station yet? Are we gonna get to go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey, wait up.
Hey, Professor!
Spike, Jake, over here. Watch out.
Spike, the time station!
Spectre,
No.
you crazy
no.
monkey.
Run, you two. It works. It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
Fortunately, my
We
mic
don't
does not
have
have a
time
mute
for
button, so
celebrating.
that's
We've
why
got to do
I'm not
something.
keeping, or that's why my white noise and all that stuff might not be there. That white noise might be gone pretty soon because I'm going to be trying a different test or recording setting.
Spike, can
Yeah,
you hear
look
me?
at that.
You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Spectre and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the earth. Spectre has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't
No, I'd been
stop
hearing
the
typing too,
apes,
because
history will be
what else
changed
am I doing?
forever.
When
You're
I
our
watch
only
the cutscenes.
chance.
I had to
Two
see it
of
a
my
few
gadget
times.
inventions, the
For test
stun club
recording
and the time net, were
reasons.
also caught in the transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The stun club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the time
He's
net.
explaining things that
There isn't
I
time
already
for
know.
any more
I've played this
business,
game
Spike.
so much.
Our fate is in your hands.
He's just explaining how
We're
to
depending on you.
vaguely
Be
capture
careful.
monkeys. Alright, so difficulty meter thing. I don't know why I was so fascinated with this back in the day when I was doing the recording like 2 or so years ago. But it's always fascinated me to have some sort of opinion on what's my difficulty on these levels. It's gonna be scale 1 through 10, how I think it is. Have your annotations on if you want to see that, in my opinion. And just so you know, I am emulating this, and 360 pads have some weird walking problem like this. So, yeah, if I'm not holding it, no, it's just some weird problem. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that, and I hope it doesn't get in the way too much. Hope I don't complain too much about it. And there's snow outside. Wow. First snow of the season. But anyways, yeah, game. Spectre coin. This, I don't know if this will be 100% still like the original LP wasn't going to. It's just going to be complete the game, beat Spectre, just all the monkeys and stuff. That's not considered 100%. Yeah, just so you guys know, the red the red telephones or whatever, the mailboxes, those analog is acting a little weird. I hope it's going to go away. Yeah, the analog is slightly weird, but I'll hopefully be able to deal with it.
Yes!
But yeah, if you want to see difficulty meter, turn on your annotations. You don't even have to keep it on for the whole part if they're singular level parts, because it'll just be, you can just read it once, in my opinion. It's just going to be like, you know,
You did great.
difficulty meter, and then it'll say whatever number it is, and it'll say like easy. If that's on the scale. For me, it's easy, very easy. And yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing with that. And the Lost Land, Primordial Ooze. These levels have different names. A lot of them have different names for
Look what I've got.
Power
A
region,
new
by the way.
gadget.
Europe.
Check it out.
PAL.
This is the water net. Use it when you're underwater. I equipped it with an oxygen meter. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be
I always thought
careful.
this thing had a mouth when I was younger. It spins around one more time. Aw, you can barely see. I always thought it had a mouth. Some really silly, but yeah, whatever. So I have to deal with maybe slight walking problems due to the strange analog this game has. But I'm hoping it won't get in the way too much. When I was test recording, it didn't really bug me too much because it doesn't really do like this whole weird walking. It's just kind of, if I turn, it stops me mid-place, but it's not that bad. And this is just to explain the WireNet, and I'm not going to read any of the mailboxes, so I'm just going to tell you. It just lets you swim. It's got some kind of awkward controls. You have to press R1, which is the jump button for all the people who haven't played this game. You press the R1 button, and you'll dash, and that'll make you go forward. You press L3, which is pressing the stick in, because this is full analog game, and that will make it so you can dive, and then if you just press R1 and you don't move, then you'll press R1, you don't move, and you'll with the analog stick, then you just go straight up. Now this is crawling. What? Okay, yeah, that's crawling, which you do by L3. And if you do L3 and R3, you'll do this fetal position thing. That'll come into play later. You usually use this for crawling up on monkeys. Is really the only practical use I can think of. And yellow means they're in alert phase, which means you got to for all the people that haven't played Reinforced. That simply means that you have to watch out for them, or they're watching out. They don't have to. They actually do think they have to directly see you, so I don't think it's a big deal. But you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure they have to. Get this monkey just because I don't know why. I always thought he was kind of annoying to get. Oh, it's because you have to wait for this guy for the most part. There we go, got you. And you pause the game, you go to status, so it'll tell you how many Spectre coins there are. Best time, there's time trials you have to do, or you can do. It shows all the monkeys in the whole entire level. There's 2 extra ones, the ones that are faded out, because you don't collect them all in one go. And if you might have saw in the first level, there was that one monkey in a suspiciously high location, which we can't get to yet. And there's 4 monkeys there. He's just teaching us about the double jump. You know, the walking actually just saved me from taking a hit there. Thank you, based walking. I don't know exactly what causes the walking. I couldn't really find a fix, but I don't really care if it doesn't get in the way. It's gonna be that sneak up. I think he's gone because I jumped. That'll be the last monkey to get here.
Yes!
Bam! Next, that level's done. This is, the first area is, all the levels are extremely small. Most levels aren't too big anyways. But these three, the first 3 levels, they're extremely small. Especially when you get to the next,
You did
like,
great.
area. It's like twice the size, basically. Which is ridiculous, but I love this game, so it doesn't bug me one bit. Also, I can kind of avoid the running issue by jumping, so that doesn't bug me very much either. And molten lava. I don't believe we can get all the Spectre coins here the first time. I believe we have to get the second. Oh no, never mind. I thought there was 2. Shows how much I remember of this game. It's 4 out of 7 monkeys. And by the way, I might gush about the music in this game just a little bit, because I like it a lot.
Let's go!
And I'm going to let every single level have the camera pan over. I mean, I play this game a lot where I basically know everything, like all the level designs and all that stuff. But it's kind of nice, just kind of let it pan. Alright, so here's the blue mailboxes. You hit them and the message will show instead of you walk near them. Triangular chips scattered around are called energy chips. You'll live longer if you gather 100 of them. So just like Mario with 100 coins or Sonic with 100 rings, it gives you an extra life. Analog acted a little funky. Maybe it could be I'm not used to the game. It has some primitive analog physics. Yeah, analog was acting a little funky, but it does not bug me a lot. And like I said, I might gush about the music a lot in this game. Really, really do love it. Really love it. Analog. It's alright, I don't care. The Spectre coin is right here. I'm gonna be boring. I'm just gonna get all the monkeys in the first area. So we had to get 4 out of 7. And there's one we can't even get just yet. And there's 2 in the area beyond this. I'm gonna be boring. I'm just gonna get the 2 that are closest. I'll have to be backtracking back anyways to get those last 2 monkeys. The other monkeys won't appear when you backtrack the levels, but yeah. And Spectre coins are at, whoa, jump, that looked really weird. But the Spectre coins, they just unlock minigames as far as I know. So where?
Yes!
Again, anyone can correct me if I'm wrong on things, but I believe that that's just for minigames. Which you see at the time station, it's 10, 20, I think 40? It might be 10, 30, 40.
You did great.
I did great. And that is the first world we're actually done. And see, that was a short part. I'm just going to save my game, step onto the Switch and check out your monkey data, blah, blah, which I'm going to briefly show off while I can. I'll show off the saving screen, the thing, the monkey log, which I probably won't look too into. Undercut is does this count as memory card too? Okay then. I will do that off screen in a moment. I might have to redo all those levels, but I don't care. It's really short. But yeah, I'll check the monkey log for you guys. I'll show you. Basically, it shows the stats of the monkey, all their and their thoughts. You'll get to see their thoughts and stuff with the monkey radar later on, which we're gonna get in the next level. But since you can't see for the first level, for the first 2 levels, you get to check now. So there's the stats, speed, attack, alert, which means it really has no alert. And there's the name, Noonan, has a helmet, has helmet hair problems. Originally I wasn't gonna read these off, or even use the monkey radar, but I'm gonna use it this time just so people can actually read what they say, just 'cause it's kind of fun. And I like seeing the stats personally. It's just kind of fun thing to look at. Georgie wants to watch wrestling. And Natty dances to loud music. Primordial Ooze, just chillin'. That was Shay. Dr. Monk wondering where lunch is. All the stats are 1. Achoo, afraid of dinosaurs. And Tyrone needs a bath. And molten lava. I'm pressing the wrong button. Scotty won't go out in the rain. Coco can handstand for days. Jay Thomas coming out of his shell. Ha ha ha. And Mogan, afraid of heights. All little ironic things. Alright, well, that is going to be this part. Actually, I'll explain the time station just a little bit more. And by that I mean tell you what's over to the left and right. Here's the main games you need the Spectre points for. I'll actually go in there in the side part to show everyone those off. And here's where you can actually redo training missions for all your gadgets. So, and you don't even do training mission gadgets for, or training missions for your stun club and your net. So, monkey net. And so you can actually go in there. And I'll show it off now because I probably won't ever show it again. But when you go in here, it's like this, and basically I believe there might actually not be for your stun club. Oh, I guess there isn't for your stun club in Monkey Net. I'm thinking of Ape Escape 2. I know Ape Escape 2 has it, so disregard what I was saying before. But yeah, you can redo them if you really want to, but there's not such a big reason to. So yeah. Anywho, I'll see you guys in the next part, where we will start off the next world. Goodbye.